Colorado. And just last week, they playing right now, which they up on Nebraska 27-7 right now. But bless them. But they just last week
23-7.
23. I thought they scored a touchdown because that's how I feel go get kicked. It's clear on my TV. But anyway, but 23-7. But just last week, they just beat TCU, who is the former number 2 team in the nation. Just went to the college football national championship this past January. So with all the controversy and all the people talking down on Colorado and Coach Prime and what he was doing with the program, he out here doing his thing. So D-Lo, I want to ask you, man, how you feel about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes, bro?
Bro, you know I love it.
I love it too, bro.
The reason I love it though is because like we knew who Deion was when he was a player. He was flashy, he was cocky, he was confident. I should say confident, not cocky. He was confident. To us, we didn't know that he was a motivator, but looking at him now, you can only imagine he probably had that same type of motivation. And I watch his son's YouTube channel, Well Off Media, and they follow him around. And the time that him and Michael Irvin spent talking and reminiscing and discussing how they used to be in practice, you can see how all of what he was and who he was as a player is transitioned and translated to him being a coach. And I think it's great for college football because it gets us out of this monotony of every coach being pretty much the same, just having a small little twist. Now he kicks in the door and he's being who he is. He's continuing to be who he is. And it's not only showing in Colorado, it's showing in all of college football because he has everybody in a frenzy. Like you have, and he's very polarizing too. Yeah. I don't know why people are hating on him, but he's very polarizing. You have a group of people that love him, and then you have a group of people, I wouldn't say they hate him, but they are questioning the way he goes about being a college football coach. Again, because it's not the same old, bland cookie cutter coaching type that he has. But the kids seem to love it. As you can see, he got that freshman that he got at running back, Edwards, pretty good. He was supposed to go to, I think, Michigan, ended up coming to Coach Prime because he played with him, played for him as a kid. His sons all followed him to Colorado. Going crazy. And then Travis Hunter, who may be the best player in college football, committed to him at Jackson State, which was unheard of at the time, proving why he was the number 1 recruit in college football or high school coming into college football. And then followed him to Colorado. And last week, played 144 snaps, I think, or something like that. Combined offense and defense.
Yep.
In 100-degree weather, 100 yards receiving, an interception. His son threw for
510 yards, 4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns. You got 4 different receivers over 100 yards. It's great for college football, man. What you think? What are your thoughts on it?
Man, just like you said, bro, I love it, dog. And especially because, like you said, Coach Prime's personality has always been what it is right now, and he's always stood up to the controversy, stood up to the naysayers and the haters, and just showed up and showed out. And it's the same thing he's doing right now, because from all the hate that he was getting from when he left Jackson State, left a black college, national historically black college, HBCU. From whenever he went to Colorado, they told him that they said he was selling out and he was going to the. I don't know if I should say that. It was going to the white man. He was going to the white man, leaving the black man behind, going to the white man. And then the way he ran the program and was letting everybody know, like, hey, if you don't, we got some people coming in. You're gonna have to earn your spot just because you was here. Like the way he running the program and what's going on with Coach Prime, like you said, he's so polarizing that he gonna have haters. And this right here shows me that he's going to silence all of them by any means necessary. And that's exactly what he's doing, man. And like for the way that he came into the ranks, you know what I'm saying, starting off, coaching high school as an OC and then having a head coaching job and then getting the job at Jackson State, which he said it was a door opener for him because he didn't expect to get no head coaching job. But I don't know how Deion gonna say that when he is Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying?
Deion
Like
Sanders, yeah.
Deion Sanders, but he took that job and then he won back-to-back SWAC championships, and that team was undefeated and doing a thing. And then, after 3 years, came to Colorado. So he doing his thing, man. Before you know it, he gonna be at another Power Five, bigger, better Power Five school, because I know he gonna keep moving up the ranks. That's just his personality. But the team is rallying around him because I would have loved to play with and for Coach Prime, dog. Because just the motive, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the way he get down, like the way he talk to his players and he can relate, and he, you know what I'm saying? He's, it's just so fire to see this whole thing unfold right in front of your eyes, bro. It's dope
The
to me,
people
bro.
that he's gonna bring into the program to come and talk to you. So if at some point in time, whenever that may be, I doubt it will ever happen, that he can't motivate you, I'm gonna bring somebody else in that's gonna motivate you. Or it's gonna be like I don't know if you remember, but how USC was, where they used to have all these celebrities at their practice just sitting there, or Miami. That's how I feel like Colorado of all places. So remember, we were saying when he first decided to go to Colorado, we were like, or some people were like, Colorado? Why would you go to Colorado? Well, listen, if you build it, they will come. And so
100%.
everybody is coming to see Coach Prime. They want to be a part of the hype. They want to jump on the bandwagon. And I mean, as of right now, like you said, the score is 23-7, and they only won one game last year. They're already about to double that in the second game of the season of how many wins they had from last year. So he's definitely looking like Colorado made the right decision. He's made the right decision, and he is the guy that can, make changes in programs. And we always say in coaching, it's not always about the X's and O's. It's about the Jimmys and Joes. And he brought in he got rid of the people that he didn't want, brought in the people that he does want. They still have some improvement to do because they gave up a ton of yards last week. Looking like they clamping down this week, but their defensive line and offensive lines may need some upgrading. But I mean, their special team, their skill guys are top notch, superior guys.
They skill guys are definitely top notch. I don't even think they need to, because I don't even think. Well, I watched the whole game, and I think he got sacked 3-4 times. But I think the offensive line did well. I think they pass protected well. I think they ran blocked well, because you got Edwards going over 100 yards and had 3 touchdowns. You got
he had 100 yards receiving, not rushing.
Oh, though. You're right about that. But I mean, they just going crazy, bro. They going crazy, man. And I said this to you before we started recording. If Shedeur Sanders keep playing the way he playing, Buddy gonna be up for a Heisman, because this might sound ignorant for me, but I think ain't Colorado in the Power 5? They Pac-12, right?
Yeah. So this year they're in the Pac-12. Next year they're going to the Big 12.
There you go. So they about to go crazy, man. And being in the Power 5 and they showing up the way they showing up now, I ain't gonna say that they gonna be in the running for the college football playoff after they just went 1-10 last year. They probably gonna make a bowl game, I would assume. You know what I'm saying? But if they keep playing the way they playing, bro, they got a real chance to, number one, be ranked in the country after being 1-11 last year.
Well, they already are ranked. They're 22 right now.
See, you can see where my head be at sometimes, but it's crazy, bro. They were just 1-11 last year, and they just beat TCU, who was the number 17 team coming into the season, and now they rank number 22 in the country. Like, Coach Prime doing his thing, man. Because Clemson just got beat up. They just got beat up last week, and I'm a Clemson fan, man. I'm a Clemson fan, man. You know what I'm saying? I am a Clemson fan. I'm a Colorado fan just off of GP, just because Coach Prime doing his thing. But man, it's looking good for college football this year, man. And I'm excited to keep watching, bro. I'm excited to keep watching.
It feels good to be validated, though, because both you and I, we jumped on the bandwagon at Jackson State.
Indeed.
We removed ourselves from Jackson State. You went to HBCU, so you always hold pride for any HBCU. You'll carry that flag. I'm kind of a second class citizen,
chill out
of the HBCU. All of my friends went to HBCU, so I understand the pride and all that you guys have for HBCUs. I not unfortunately, but I went to a PWI. So when he went from Jackson State to Colorado, I understood the move, and I took my bags and I carried them with him to Colorado as well. And it feels good to be validated, because we knew what type of coach he was. We knew what type of motivator he was. We knew if he could do it at Jackson State, he definitely can do it at a bigger school. And like you said, it's just going to continue to go. So we might not have thought that he was going to have this type of success. I mean, it's
True.
still early in the season, so
Yeah.
anything can happen. But right now, it's looking like they're one of the best teams, if not the country, definitely in the conference that they're in. And
For
so it
sure.
just feels good to be validated that we know what we're looking at. We know that he is the man to get the job done. Again, we might not have thought it was going to be this fast, but to expect him not to be successful at Colorado, I can't understand why anybody outside of football and in the media would think any different when you saw who he was as a player, playing two sports professionally,
Mm-hmm.
2 games in one day,
Mm-hmm.
and then moving into coaching, and he's still showing that he can get men and players around him to play well. So it just feels good to be validated. I hope this continues for him, especially if they're up right now still
They are.
today, and
Yep.
then can go to a bowl game. That would be
That
the
would
icing
be
on the cake,
amazing. That would
100%.
be
If you go
amazing.
from 1-11 to a bowl game for
Because
Colorado,
you win 7 games, you go to a bowl game automatically,
6
right?
games.
6 games. Got you.
Yeah, and
Got
if you have a high enough GPA as a team or something like that, if you win 5 games and somebody else can't go, then they may ask you to come to a bowl game.
Got you. Well, it's already looking like they're gonna win. They're gonna be 2-0 after this because they just scored again. It's 30-7. So,
Okay.
yeah, they're about to go crazy. I can assure you, I'm gonna make a bold prediction. They're going to a bowl game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also say they're gonna go to a big time bowl game because I think they're gonna win 10 games this year.
You think so? You think
I
10?
think they're gonna win 10.
I
I
mean,
think
they
they're gonna
have
win 10
Oregon
games.
next week, I believe. They
Mhm.
have to play USC, who's pretty good. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I think they'll win 10 games this year. I think they'll be 10. I think I'm gonna say 9 and 3. I'm gonna say 9-3. I think they
I'll
win
say
9
they
games.
win 7 games. I'll say
7
I'll teeter it. If I have to go under, I will say over on 6.
over on 6. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So yeah, y'all remember this? Too complex crew. I said 9. D-Lo said 7. So we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Oh, he said over 6. So I give him that buffer.
Yeah. So 7. Just say 7. 7.
Got you.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this video. If you've made it this far and you like what you see, there's a video on the screen right here. Make sure you click on that. I think you're going to love that as well. And also, when you're on all your streaming platforms, wherever you find your podcasts.